I think it'd be really fucking funny if Ibuki had just like faked all this as part of like a show, like she was just putting on a stage thing. But I know that's not the case. I know that's not gonna happen, so
Well,
sadness instead.
do you think that Jack can remember what happened the previous time? Because he really struggled last time.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jack did it because he took a big poop on the stage. And, like everybody saw it, so you know.
Jack?
I don't really remember what all happened last time, other than the deaths. So there were deaths.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
You got anything
Yeah.
else?
Ibuki and Hiyoko are bye-bye.
They're deaths from people who are dead now.
And we didn't have any free time, right? Like Did we max out Akane last time? I thought that was the time before. I don't remember. And we just didn't have any free time.
You
We
don't
just
remember what you
kept
did?
being in the hospital the whole time because of the despair disease.
Uh-huh.
We went from one set of double Ds to another.
You remember what happened when you woke up?
When I woke up. Oh my god! That's right! There was a nurse all over us.
Jack slowly remembering.
Just remembering the important parts, I guess.
It was multiple near-death experiences.
So, let's see, oh lord. I don't remember where you're at here.
We're in the Titty Typhoon.
Okay. So Chiaki just told you things like you have to do it, and because I wanted to know where the investigation would go, so I'm a little ahead now.
Oof.
You know how it is.
You want my prediction that I was talking about earlier, Izzy, that you said please wait for the stream?
Well, give us a second, because Jack has to reorient himself and talk to everybody.
No, that's true.
Why?
Because it's important that you talk to everybody first. Caleb, remember what he's gonna say.
Talking to people is social, and it's a good thing to do, Jack.
Why can't Caleb speculate before we get into having information?
Because you have no idea what you're doing. You can't remember what happened last time, so you need to talk
I
to
remember,
people.
we found her hung up, and then Hiyoko
You just
throat
said
slashed.
I only remember the deaths. That's what you said. So you're gonna read.
Well, they got over their diseases, okay? Because Monokuma's bored of that shit now.
Alright, who do you want to talk to?
Caleb.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You said Caleb.
Caleb, how do you feel about this?
I feel like I've got a job to do. This might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Please give us a yes.
By turning up your volume, yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hell no, bitch, I'm level 45, I don't need you.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right?
So what?
Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope.
No.
Wow. Why?
Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm gonna tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing.
Oh, I thought the game froze, but my cursor was hidden behind this, and I was like, "What's happening?" Really?
I don't care what you say. My answer isn't gonna change.
How unfortunate.
How unfortunate.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, Jack.
Alright,
who
Gundam
else?
can probably give us a really, really good summary here.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. Just noticed that you were.
I'm horrified with my power of the Eye of the Overlord.
What the heck is this?
Jesus
Nature,
Christ,
the
Gundam.
collective will of the
You
world.
stupid fool. I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. Pitiful humans. They refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky.
Lift my head up. Does he mean that there's something up there?
What do you see, Jack?
I don't see anything that I'm meant to see up there. It's a little blurry, frankly. Let me switch over to the stream. I don't... There should still be things I need to investigate. Up there. Up near the... Oh, I don't see anything up on the ceiling. Let's talk to Hiyoko, because... I'm so sorry, Dan, I just noticed it again. I was like, we're gonna go looking up there, well, we should also look down below, where Hiyoko is.
Bro!
Damn right.
Izzy, all those pictures you found of him and Pecco together, like the fan art, he's so much shorter than her.
I mean, it's true though. He's a very short boy. He's a tiny uwu boy.
Is that why you cast me as him?
I legitimately didn't know these characters when we started. That was the problem. I was just like, yeah, you know what, this guy looks pretty punk. I'm gonna give it to Sasha.
Oh my goodness, well thank you.
I gave you Ibuki because, you know, she was punk.
Hey Ajime, take a look at this.
What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door.
This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
There's something like this in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue?
Why would this be a clue? Hajime, come on!
Are you fucking... Remember when we came to the music venue, you stupid dumbass?
Yeah.
If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
Okay, really quickly, Sasha brought it up, so it's not me, you guys, okay? I just really want to say that
What?
I found that blog, and I went through 60 pages on that Tumblr blog. It's, let me find the artist. The Wild Wilds does like 1 million fucking pictures. I went through 60 pages of their Tumblr.
Oh my god.
I'm serious. I did. Chris asked me to do it. He said I need wholesome art of Pecco, and I was like, okay. And I spent like 2 hours and like 30 minutes looking through this blog, and then I spent another 30 minutes today looking at it. I'm
3 hours in
serious.
total.
I'm serious. It's actually really good though. Oh my god. I just wanted to let everyone know. You should look at that artist because they have really cute art and I love it. And like, they're the best ship now. I can't. There's no other ship in Danganronpa that I care about right now anymore.
It's unfortunate timing to care about that, but sure.
Thanks, Sasha.
What about you don't care about Hajime and Chiaki?
And Nagito? Yeah, like that's
What,
like
Hajime and
seriously.
Nagito?
Yeah, no, seriously, like the fandom has like some kind of weird fixation with all three of them. I'm not joking. There's like a fucking ship thing. Like there's so many fucking art, so much art of them, all three of them. It's like ridiculous. It's even more than that
won't
fucking
leave him
blog.
alone. Nagito won't fucking leave him alone. He keeps harassing him.
I don't know, dude, but Nagito by himself is a super popular character. But they also ship him a ton with Hajime. I don't know what's going on. I want to know.
Tsundere uwu.
Oh god. Okay, no more shipping. I'll get distracted. Oh my god. Do you remember this, Jack? Do you remember this cutscene?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
This happened like literally when we first broke into the place.
Yeah.
When remember they locked the door when we came back from the motel and we just forced our way through despite 2 of our 4 having the handicap of being female.
Yeah.
Which she said it, not me.
I'm sorry, like we always focus on this one building that Jack remembers the name of all the time. But like, I just looked above for like 2 seconds, and I was like, "Is that favela?" Like in the background.
Oh my god, that's funny.
God.
Oh my lord. Okay. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know?
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we gotta try. You bastards, let's go, we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go!
If we hear a signal, we charge into the door at full force. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door.
But when I examined it, I found out this door doesn't have a lock at all.
Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here,
He's saying like what? That it's not. There's no way it could have held it, kind of a thing.
saying
Yeah.
somebody jammed a drumstick inside there to bar the door, so they must have been inside.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's saying that the drumstick wouldn't be effective.
Oh.
I was gonna say, did it take 4 of them to break a fucking stick?
Yeah.
2 of them are girls. Also, has been co-ed says Nagito and Hajime have a good duality, but it's tough to go into detail without being somewhat spoilery, and they're not the type to fall into character X character things anyhow, and they say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening?
Oh, okay, we are going that way. You mean you think this singular drumstick, which is not even a half an inch thick,
Even
was
this
used to
tiny
lock
piece
the
of shit.
door?
The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Oh my god, this is the funniest shit to read in a Boston accent. The drumstick on the floor in front of the door. While we opened the drawer and we went to the car to get hit my mom.
Oh lord.
Then how is the killer able to get out?
Huh?
Eh.
I mean, the music venue doesn't have windows. This door is the only entrance.
That's what I was saying
Dying
that
in the
time.
back here.
I'm fine.
If they lock the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like,
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door of the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you
That's a new
were
voice line.
discussing.
Chucky, that was a kind of cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glove right where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Or do they like glue it?
Oh,
Yeah,
like, is this rubber cement?
it doesn't look like rubber, but...
As she said that, Chucky bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger.
Green apple. Oh my god, she actually did it!
Ew, girl, why are you putting it in your mouth? It's bubblegum? Oh.
It smells like workshop chemicals.
Why are you smelling it with your tongue, though?
Workshop.
And this chewiness, I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door.
What are you talking about? Okay.
Just as I thought, it tastes nasty.
Chucky spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent. Oh.
Semi-transparent gloves. Yeah, it's a triple section of your handbook.
Oh,
I could check all my lines. You can take them.
Anyway,
We broke down this door, the killer was still inside. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
Yeah, I mean, if that's true, then you've nixed Gundam, you've nixed Nagito, Akane, Hiyoko, Sonya. Wait, no, not Sonya. Chiaki, and me.
Mikon.
Did Mikon come with us?
Yeah, she was with you when when you guys all opened the door. 2 girls and 2 guys, remember?
No.
Oh,
So where did Sonya come from, and who was with her?
Sonya was with Gundam, supposedly, because she was in
okay.
the apartments.
Alright.
Nagito and Akane were separate. They were like recovering from the illness, question mark. We don't really know where they came from. They came with Monokuma, I think.
But here's the thing. I don't find that drumstick thing terribly compelling, because Ibuki was suggestible, and so anything that, and she ended up killing herself. So anything that happens in here, assuming that Hiyoko died first, would then be doable. Like, okay, you're gonna go place the drumstick on the door, and then you're going to kill yourself. Oh, okay. It should be like, this is the right thing to do.
But we were in here before that.
Oh shit.
She died, we came in here.
Oh my
we
god,
left,
that's right.
We came back, and then it was barred. So somebody...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Somebody came back and killed, what's her name, the tiny one? And then
Hiyoko.
broke the door. Yeah, that's
Hiyoko.
the one.
Alright, who next?
I'm just amazed that they tied her up so quickly. You know, like, you only have 10 minutes to murder her and tie her up, or take her body and tie it up.
Yeah.
Right? I want to get
Well-
that good at tying people up without the murder part, probably, but you know,
Probably.
probably.
Okay. Sonya, what do you have to say about... Oh wait, no, Akane is still over there on the side. We didn't talk to her. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well?
Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. I mean, it'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here.
That's really sad. Nekomaru will definitely come back.
That doesn't sound like a disease, that just sounds like she feels bad.
Yeah, that's why she's never felt this way about anybody before.
You're right. You got nothing, Akane? Just a little bit more time, and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. Alright, she's got nothing.
Okay, Sonya.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Free Hiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now the two are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy.
I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Jesus! 2 of her friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 whom have fallen.
That is.
Same thing. Alright, Mikon and Chiaki are the only ones left.
Let's go with Mikon.
Oh, if only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Actually, she probably feels responsible because she was one of her patients, basically.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
It's really sad.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagato's room, I went on to the on-call room. That's when it came to me. I'll let you go check on everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. So I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
That's what happened.
And then I saw Hiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That's a long story.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning.
You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right, we were together until just a little bit before the morning Wanakuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least.
What happened to not doubting me?
Mikan's account has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
What was the long story? Right, we were with her and we were like, oh my god, nobody's with the patients. So she went to go check on the patients? No, I thought the on-call thing was the night before.
We were in the lobby, we saw the on-call thing. We watched Ibuki fucking hang herself. We ran over here, she was like all the way dead. We ran to the hotel and then we ran back.
Right, and so we had Mikan go... We woke up with Mikan though. We went over there. Where was Mikan when we were watching the thing? She was with the patients.
Yeah, she was with
Yeah, she was checking on.
Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she checked Nagito, then we were like, oh my god, Ibuki, but then she realized that Ibuki was gone after we just left, and after she went to the on-call room.
Yeah, because like nobody checked on Ibuki.
We tried to.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, could you go back to her account? Because I'm just a little confused, because I thought there was something that was happening last night and then this morning, but is it all just about this morning?
So what are you looking for?
Just what she had to say very initially, like the very beginning, yeah, here. After leaving Nagito's room, when did you realize? Oh, yeah, okay, go back up a little bit more. Oh no, never mind. Okay, after leaving Nagito's room, I went to the I went to the on-call room. So she went to Nagito's room first thing in the morning, and that's what we're talking about here? No, one more time before I go to sleep. So this is last night. Last night, after leaving Nagito's room, she went to the on-call room. She go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. She went there and she found Ibuki was gone, so she ran out of the hospital. And then she saw Hiyoko in front of the hospital. But I don't understand, because she came and slept with us.
Look, here.
Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone. Yeah, in the morning.
Mm-hmm. You were
Realized that
watching
Ibuki disappeared in the morning.
Yeah.
I just feel so bad for her with that picture. She looks like a nervous dog or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we ran out when we saw that Ibuki was killing herself, and then but that was before the morning announcement, so Hiyoko hadn't gotten up yet.
Right, he hadn't woken up. He basically, as soon as the morning announcement goes, Hiyuko's up really up. He's up early in the morning to go over there, but not.
Right.
You were woken up earlier than the morning announcement.
Because we had Mikan.
Right, because she was sleeping with you and you were suffocating.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess let's look around and then we can talk to Chiaki because she's up on the stage and I feel like we should talk to her after we look around.
Would you like to hear what Caleb has to say?
Yeah.
So,
Caleb, what do you have to say?
I was thinking about this the other day about my running theory on who the culprit is, right? So if we think about it for a second, we have a alibi for everyone except for two people. Nekomaru is obviously being taken care of because he got injured, so he's out of the picture for this trial. Akane and Ibuki, they were obviously under the influence, and Nagito, they're under the influence of the disease, so they're not really culprits in this one because Akane was obviously not able to do anything. And Mikan was taking care of them anyways, so they have alibis. Mikan was taking care of Nagito the whole entire time. So they all have alibis. For Hiyoko, we saw during the whole event of what was going on, trying to find out what was happening. Same thing with Chiaki. The only two people who we don't have an alibi for, and we even saw Gundam. We even saw Gundam in the middle of trying to find everything. The only two people who don't have an alibi that we never saw in the entire thing was Kazuichi and Sonya. Both of them were staying at the hotel. Both of them had the ability to see Hiyoko for
Where's
Hiyoko to see them
Kazuichi?
leaving and doing something.
Oh yeah, he left
ran out because
it
it was
was
too hot.
Yeah.
And so right now they are the two top suspects, at least in my mind, because they have no alibi. They have no. They have. We did not see them the entire time this was happening. They would have had plenty of time during the middle of us running around to go to do stuff while we were kind of trying to work out what was happening. And then to further kind of metagame my theory here a little bit further, in the previous trial, we had 2 girls die. 2 more girls have just died, meaning 4 have just died. The game developers are pretty good about balancing the genders in this game to be, kind of half and half. And now there's a serious imbalance of girls to guys at this point. So if the murderer is a girl, you'll be left with 2 girls to 6 guys, which is not exactly a great balance of, the genders, which means that it's more than likely that the killer this time is going to be a male, ergo my money is on Kazuichi.
Who's not here right now?
Kazuichi. Everyone
Yeah,
else is here.
Said it was too hot and he ran out, which if
Yeah,
it is
and
him,
Nekomaru.
I mean, pretty good chance he's going to dispose of evidence if it is him.
Mhm.
Yeah, Kazuichi was very suspicious.
He also set up the on-call machines, right? He's the one who made them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
not
they work.
suspicious to me.
What's up?
That's not suspicious to me.
Okay.
I mean, you have a dummy like Hajime, a person that don't give a shit like Fuyu, and a person that can't even stand up straight like Mikon. They're all capable of operating it in the hospital. So I'm not really worried about Kazuichi putting together the thing and him being the person that's capable of operating it.
Well, what do you want?
But the running away right when the going gets tough, like you see these bodies, maybe you want to investigate it all. No, it's just too warm in here. The fuck?
Oh, I just thought of why whoever did it would have cranked the heat, because whatever they used to glue the door shut would need to solidify. So maybe
Cranking
it's
the
heat
heat would-
activated.
That's interesting.
It's not a bad theory.
It's
yeah.
super interesting. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see. I see.
This appears to be a surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of
Kazuichi put it
causality.
in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they're not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
Did hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was the thing that I saw? Yeah, so no.
Surveillance camera unit has been added to the truth bowl section of your handbook. How would you break a new Nintendo Switch like that?
Well, I mean, there you go, Caleb. It's something that we can dismiss out of hand that Sonya offered up.
What next,
Oh, was that
Joe?
it? It sounded like you had more to say.
No, that was it.
I mean, why can't we dismiss it?
Why can we dismiss it?
No.
Because for whatever reason, the killer or whatever situation the killer put together involved deliberately sending that message over to us at the hospital, set up so that Ibuki would commit suicide on camera. So we can definitely dismiss that the murderer just didn't want this to be seen. Didn't want to be seen either.
Two
Okay.
murders, maybe?
Possible.
Is that a thing that can happen with the rules? I forget.
What?
Can there be 2 different murders perpetrated at the same time by 2 different murderers?
It hasn't really come up yet, so I don't know.
Alright, let's continue looking around. Tab, please. Oh, okay. There's a door that says staff only. It looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. So this is where we'll find all the goop.
What if there's just somebody in here with like a knife in their hand?
Oh god.
And it would be fucking Nagato, wouldn't it?
Jesus.
Oh, interesting. So they covered the pillars in that weird ass 90s dark bullshit thing. Because you could see that the pillars were like partly covered in the back. And you can see it there. There's 3 rolls complete and then 1 roll that's kind of been flat, splayed out and ripped.
What are you on do?
Let's talk to Nagito. Maybe he'll leave. No, Izzy.
Aww.
Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too?
I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey,
Sorry, pups are getting rowdy. So how about it? Did you find any clues?
I haven't even looked.
The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things in the storage room that they used for the crime.
You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right?
I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whomever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. But that's the main reason why this case is really special.
Huh?
Man. But I can't say for certain, though.
What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. Alright, let's look around.
Hey.
This is such a little b-hole.
I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I just want to cheer for whoever acts in the name of hope.
Man.
That's the main reason why this gave me.
Yeah. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to last time, it feels there are fewer stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? No, you're not overthinking this, because there was that thing in Hiyoko's hand or whatever, and there was stuff all over the shit. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper looks like a little torn, but what does this mean? Okay. Let's check like for chemicals and stuff.
Pop it says the killer stole the stickers. The killers whoever likes stickers, boom, solved.
I like
You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything important in the storage room. Well, that answers it for me. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Okay.
Alright. Are you learning
Well, I guess
things?
let's look at the pillars now so you guys can see where there's all this crap torn up.
Just check on your pet, though. Very important. So you want to go on the stage?
Well, let's look around stuff, yeah. So is it just the stage you can only click? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah. It's the rope that was tied to the batten lighting on the ceiling. Vivi hanged herself with this rope and died.
From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music video is a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. I mean, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there?
That means anybody could have obtained this rope. That means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue.
I wonder if that's true.
Huh?
Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death is being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
Thanks,
That was
Nugget.
obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then might as well search another place.
Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to.
Rope used for hanging has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook.
Oh, but look, there's blood on the stool that she used to hang herself.
Why do you think Nagito's hovering over you?
Because I'm so handsome and brave.
Hot Bitch says that maybe Nagito doesn't like this killer because they're exceptionally cruel, killing both performers on stage at the venue where everyone tried to celebrate.
Oh, that's pretty rough.
Well, let's look at the stool. Stepladder.
I'm gonna take a stool sample.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
The stepladder is tipped over on its side. Supposed to be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Yeah, but now there's obviously blood on it.
Isn't that a blood stain?
see?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case,
Then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
that's the only thing I can think of.
A blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko's on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean?
That bladder, the
Oh.
truth bolt section of your handbook.
What if the killer sent it to had Ibuki kill herself, sent the image to the hospital. Hiyoko got there before Ibuki was to die, went to help Ibuki to stop her from hanging to death, and the killer was like, oh shit, I have to both destroy this camera now, because I'm about to step in front of it, and kill Hiyoko, and slit her throat, and that's how you got blood on the stepladder.
That seems pretty accurate.
What do you want to look
Or
at,
need-
Jack?
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
What, Kayla?
Oh, I agree with that assessment. That seems a lot like what probably happened.
Wow. We have a folder here or a bag. Oh no, the bag for her head, right? Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why'd she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Okay. Candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting.
Candles mounted to the truth bolt section of the handbook.
Why wouldn't they use the normal stage lighting?
Not sure.
Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh. What's this on Ibuki's feet? Oh my god! Hiyoko was already dead. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
Blood on the soles has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook.
Damn right.
Oh god.
Okay.
So what, someone killed Hiyoko or had Ibuki did it, and then had Ibuki hang herself so there would be no witnesses?
Not sure.
Something like that. Hey Ajime, can I talk to you for a sec?
Please give me information.
You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right?
Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
So sad, huh?
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
No, that's wrong.
No, that's that's correct. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first.
It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But
Oh,
I should know when
sneaky
Ibuki died
bastard.
because I personally saw it. Oh, no, because before she was tied up, but like not necessarily before Hiyoko
Right,
was
a lot
dead.
dead.
Yeah, sorry,
no,
that's what I was
before
thinking when I was like,
Before she got strung up, yeah.
yeah. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence.
You fucking think, dude?
I guess the only other possibility that would be consistent with what I had said earlier is the blood splatter only hit the soles of Ibuki's feet because Hiyoko is so short that her blood spatter could only reach the soles of her feet hanging from the ceiling.
Jesus.
But then here's the thing. Right? So if she's hanging from the ceiling and you say Hiyoko died on stage, where's the blood?
Yeah, where is the blood?
Like where is if it was enough for Ibuki to walk through and get it on the soles of her feet, where's the blood?
So there's got to be blood like somewhere else, because that shit stains everything.
Yeah. And that you guys were saying earlier last week, I think it was you, Caleb. I don't remember. That maybe she was drained for a while. That's why she didn't answer her motel room door for a long time.
I want to
with
know
her
where
arms-
Kazuichi went to. He's acting sketchy as fuck. I want to know if he's dumping evidence somewhere.
That is really sketchy.
Yeah.
Maybe he just gets like a really sweaty butt crack, and then he's afraid everyone will notice.
Well, I want to know about this. If that's the case, then we got to look at his butt crack right now.
With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there?
Nothing dropped. It's just dirty.
Dirty.
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely,
You're right, there's a smudge, as if something were wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still,
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it.
so...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain. As long as the body's nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide?
Smudge on the floor is mad that it's root build section of your handbook.
Anything else?
Oh man, I wish I understood that at all.
Yep. But still,
Okay.
I feel like I don't understand what's happening here. We're getting a lot of good information and I don't really have a coherent
Yeah,
angle on
I
it.
think what we just learned.
You're just gathering a bunch of clues right now. You're not supposed to know.
There's a black
Drawing
curtain.
a comic book right now.
What's up, Sash?
Unless you feel like drawing a comic book already.
Yeah, I know, right? You think you can
I
fill
don't-
it all in?
Fuck yeah.
Oh. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage.
Jack, you ready to fill in the comic already?
No, I'm
Okay.
not. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it were, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. Just like the curtain at the supermarket.
You're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket.
So,
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy.
Music video curtain has been added to the truth vault section of the handbook.
Weird.
I wonder if there's
Can't
anything
you
weird
look
going on
behind
in,
the
like,
curtain?
AV room
I can't.
at the
No.
hospital?
Yeah, you're right. Is there anything else to look at? I can't really.
Yeah, I'm trying to position the cursor. Because her butt's in the way.
Hiyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Really? But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this?
Oh my god. I just
What
noticed the bow. The bow is tied on the front.
Oh, you're right.
Oh shit.
You know what that means, right? Yeah,
Nope.
I don't know if you guys know this because it's like a cultural thing. Do you know what that means, Jack?
No.
So, I don't think Hiyoko would do this because when you tie your kimono in the front, it means that you're like a prostitute, basically. That you're a slut.
Oh
Oh
shit.
my god.
Yeah, you don't tie your kimono in the front, ever. You don't do that. And certainly not Hiyoko wouldn't do that to herself.
Yeah, and remember, Mihiro also taught her how to tie her kimono, so she wouldn't do it this way.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front.
And we all now know what that means.
Yeah,
Did the killer
because
do this too?
so the reason why you tie it in the front is because it's easier to take off when you're soliciting all the time.
You're doing the
So-
things you do.
Yeah, so you always hide in the back. And so I don't know why it's different now.
This just got really dark in a hurry because she was locked inside the hotel room and wouldn't come out.
It's the most like awful way to call someone a slut, basically.
But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so.
That's awful.
Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
God.
Hajime, do you have a minute?
What do you want, sir?
As soon as you're like, oh god, fuck, I'm like, I know what I must do.
No, you're in the way.
Now.
No, I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help.
Actually,
Unzips.
Oh my god.
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono.
That's
Okay, man.
all you, Nagito. You have fun with that, buddy.
Ah, bitch says, why Hiyoko though? Why not Sanya? Just more cruelty from the killer.
Oh my god.
I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Dude, get Chiaki to do it. She's standing like right the fuck there.
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead, you know?
Yeah,
no,
but
I
why
don't know, dude. What the fuck?
Why don't you do it?
Yeah.
You know, like, why is it always gotta be us? That's what I want to know.
Everybody already thinks this is a freak. What's the difference?
Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead?
Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Yeah, ask Mikon. What the fuck? Or Akane.
Hey, Akane!
Yo!
What's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other sure is a wonderful thing.
Oh my
Now
god.
then.
Shut the fuck up.
He's
So
fucking-
suspicious.
To be fair, he did pick the one person who have like no bones about it whatsoever.
Let's see.
Kana reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it. She's tied up so tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for?
Is this a key?
Perhaps.
Looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room.
The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono, they'd be hard to remove. It's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we notice it easier.
Why not ask anybody else to do this? Like, why did he try to get Hajime to do it?
I think same thing with
We're
like
best
Makoto.
friends, Hajime.
It's been a couple of trials now, and kind of after the first couple of trials, people start treating Makoto with a bit more respect because they're like, oh, this guy actually kind of knows what's going on.
This isn't Makoto.
I know, but it's been 2 trials, and he's proven himself so far.
Saying it's like kind of the Mary Sue thing.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along.
Okay, so she didn't get killed in her room then.
Motel room key has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook.
Hey,
I have an interesting thought that might, I'll say it after this.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime?
Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
well,
Well, just hear me out for a second. Of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck?
I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint.
Okay.
So, somebody very quickly got onto her throat and
I think this
compressed
still,
it.
I think this still follows with your theory, Jack. She runs over, finds Ibuki being strung up, tries to take her down, gets killed, and just the killer panics, breaks this thing, runs over and drags her and tapes her up, and keeps a bunch of blood from showing up, which is why we don't see a bunch of blood everywhere.
well, I mean, has the wherewithal to do that immediately upon killing her, not merely just to string her up.
Mhm.
So they applied pressure immediately and were smart enough to do so. Is Kazuichi the kind of impulsive person that wouldn't slit somebody's throat and then immediately try to stop the blood?
Well, here's a note that I was just thinking about. I don't know if this proves it or disproves it. Remember the note Izzy you said about the kimono, why is it tied on the front and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You said what that means for Japanese culture? Sonya's a foreigner. Do you think she understands the difference between the kimonos, or do you think do you think that proves it or disproves her?
I
shit.
don't know if they would give that to the character. I just know that that's something that's very common. Like, it's like people know about it, but it might not be able to be caught in Western audiences. So
Well,
that's the only reason why I brought it up. Because I don't know if you guys would know that.
I'm not really doubting my fiance right now.
Oh my god.
Hobbit says, well, Nagito is wrong. Hiyoko was killed instantly, and blood will only drain by the gravity after the heart stops. If they left her lying around, there'd be more blood.
This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little.
AC temperature has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
I feel like Hajime curses a lot more than Makoto, speaking of protagonists.
Yeah, Hajime's a bad boy.
He's been influenced by Fuyuhiko.
Oh my god, you guys are silly.
Alright, Shocky, tell us your secrets.
You got anything else? No? Nothing?
Oh, wait, we already talked to her? Shit.
Bloodstain on the floor.
Whoops!
Can't
So
we
we're
look-
done here.
Whoa.
Hajime.
Again? Again! You wanna talk to
Dude.
us
Wait,
again?
Hajime. I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
He just really, really wants you to talk to him.
Yeah.
Hajime, if we just go to lunch, then we could totally figure out this case together.
Remember when you went to the hospital and he was like, I really want you to go away right now. And you were like, okay.
Thank God.
But it's the liar disease, so he clearly
it's the
didn't want you to
opposite. So he
leave.
was like,
I really, really don't want you to stay here right now. And you're like,
He's like-
okay.
just opposite speak for daddy protagonist, I want you.
Oh my god.
Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's help, I gladly become the enemy. I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings.
Hey,
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
This dude totally thinks that he's the protagonist right now.
In another life, he was.
Where exactly are you talking about?
I told you, Sasha, that that's Makoto's voice actor. You know that, right?
Right, yeah, and isn't his name like an anagram or something?
Yep.
Yeah, his name means I am Makoto Naegi.
Oh,
That's his name, mixed up.
fucking, how about that?
Go ahead, Jack.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously the movie theater.
If he was gonna say his room, I was like, bro, you're not even being subtle anymore.
Come in this alleyway with me.
No, he wants to go to the movies with him. He's asking you on a date.
We should watch that Monokuma movie together.
Oh my god.
After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight.
Jack, would you go to the movies with Nagito to watch the Monokuma movie?
Okay, no, not to watch the Monokuma movie. With Nagito to some other movie? Sure. It's a time of guaranteed silence on his part.
What if he talks to you the whole time?
Oh my god. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Could it have something to do with that bag?
That ain't it.
Nah, he just
Right.
wants to make out.
With this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Alright, Mikon, give me those results, squirrel.
Sonia, move.
How about it, Mikon? Have you found out anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
It's not my fault, this music video is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Oh. Because of the heat, is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see, that might have been the killer's goal.
And who knows a lot about serial killers?
Don't you look at my fiance, Dan.
You said it, not me.
They covered up your time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. No, it shouldn't be clear what order the murders occurred. It should be clear when Hiyoko was strung up.
Why?
So, like
Because
I
we
got
don't know
confused
if
about earlier, I was saying
Hiyoko
that...
died like before or after Ibuki, but we found her
Right.
after.
Right. That's why I said that whatever the person said is they said it wrong, and then Daniel's like, no, he said it right. It's because I was thinking of when people were killed, but the person just said, well, Hiyoko was put up there, right? That's all. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko, which is basically like the game is trying to tell you so hard that this was the order, and now I know for sure it's not that way.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hashimi? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, is clear an imitation of that movie.
That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is, an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The goal was an imitation killer. What? The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will
It's
of
certainly
causality.
conceivable. If the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Hold on a second, I haven't seen this movie! What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed?
Ain't you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things got out of hand too fast, so a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real conscious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken will be able to secure his victory, right? And this new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brain. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then will there not be any more killings?
here anyway. Can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
Amazing, actually, as expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this a possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh?
Eh?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
You can only choose one based on majority vote. The other person can certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yep, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make it extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey,
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time? So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
I love how they just come in sometimes with you're like, oh, what if this really weird thing happened? They're just like, fucking, nah.
wow.
It's literally the
Don't look
thing.
too fucking close at this.
He's
all-
literally just like, nah, it didn't. Just shut
But in
up.
both of these cases, it's something that at least one of us has asked.
Yeah, we've done that before. We were like, what if it's this thing? And then they ask it, and he's just like, no.
Yeah, because it's an important thing to rule out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right, there's always one killer at any given time. If they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of...
Ah.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. You made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
I definitely feel like Ibuki is the one who killed Hiyoko now because of that hint, though.
Yep, and that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
That's if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
Taste your powerlessness.
It means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
One moment, Hot Bitch says, hypothesis is the blackened framing Hajime. They sent him to the venue, and then Hyoko's body magically appeared in 10 minutes. Does that not make Hajime suspicious?
Yes, that does make him suspicious.
I would suspect this.
Because, like, he had no technical alibi other than everyone, like, he's the one claiming he saw her, but, like, there's no proof of that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's
I was
no
worried
accounting
too.
for the time before they all showed up.
Okay, but then that would mean that if they're framing Hajime, then they have to have knowledge of Hajime being in the hospital, being the one to see this, not with anybody else. And that would finger Mikon alone for that, because she was the only one that knew he was in the lobby when she was separated from him, and knew that Fuyuhiko wasn't there either.
This is Kazuichi, because he knows that like you or Fuyuhiko's gonna pick up on the thing.
I mean, remember, there's a
Why
camera
would
that
he
shows what's going on in the lobby.
Okay. But you have to...
So he knows who was watching it, who saw the thing. Whoever the killer was knows exactly who saw the video.
Okay, but so the killer would have to have set up the murder to occur, and then decide whether or not to go through with it based on there being only one person to see it, whether or not that's Hajime. So how do they commit the murder and just get so coincidentally lucky that Mikon took Hajime to the hospital alone before anybody would get there, because it was before the morning announcement?
I don't know.
It's too much to depend on, especially since in an ordinary day, which is what the killer would presumably expect, unless they themselves turn things around. And who could turn it around? Only Mikon, because she was the one that had any amount of time control by being able to say, right, whenever the morning announcement is like 8 o'clock, all right, I'm going to smother Hajime at 7:30 in the morning, and now we're going to get over there. I don't know.
Sure. I think we'll have to find out further.
Okay.
All right. Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
And like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When you first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Yeah, I decided I was going to pay $1.2 million to not see that. Then the invitation is...
Good instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. See, Nagato mentioned something about that.
It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Good feelings.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Obviously the movie theater.
you...
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
Where do you intend to go next, Jockey?
Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
He's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end.
Where do everyone go, huh?
All investigating.
Yeah. Hot Bitch says, if the killer grabbed Ibuki, they say, it cannot be Mikon. If the killer grabbed Ibuki while Mikon was out, they would know she was returning with someone, right? So it can't be Mikon. The killer grabbed Ibuki while Mikon was out. They
When
would
she was
know.
when she was sleeping with you, remember? There was time when Ibuki or when Mikon was not watching all of the patients.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but somebody just has to suggest something to Ibuki at some point in time, right? And then she can take care of anything herself in terms of getting somewhere.
Well, remember she was wandering that one time, and she was just like, I want to help and I want to be useful. She's tired of sitting around all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is the same line.
You got it wrong!
I got that already. Calm down.
But...
Yeah. So that's interesting because, like, she also thinks, oh, there's no doubt because it's an imitation murder. And, well, we know that it's an imperfect imitation already. So maybe they're just trying to set it up so it looks like an imitation murder. That way you know, quote unquote, know the order of their deaths. I say let's go to the hospital first because I want to hear more from Chiaki.
You're going to the hospital?
Yeah. I mean, I'm more curious about Hiyoko's motel personally, but I also just want to hear more from Chiaki.
I don't know if this is the right way, huh?
Well, one way or the other, you'll get there.
Thanks,
Didn't we
Jack.
take the long way? Yeah, we did it again. We took the long way around again.
Oh well. Good exercise.
This time it's not my fault.
All around the world.
Well, Jack. Gotta take slack sometimes, right?
I gotta take slack.
Yeah, so you're not always in trouble.
Why is Kazuichi?
He was feeling unwell from the heat.
So he went to the hospital?
I thought he just stepped outside. I didn't think he went all the way to the
did.
fucking hospital.
He did say he was stepping outside.
Well, maybe
Why is
he
he fucking
wanted
here?
to see some shit on the camera because this is the only remaining camera that he built, and he was like, "This is the only person that likes me on this whole island."
Not even Sonia. Alright, which
Also,
one?
look, there's a fan right there. This place has superior ventilation. Of course, Kazuichi's here.
That is like the worst like filter on that fan ever. Like it's literally just a spinning fan to the outside.
Yikes.
Seriously.
Well, I guess let's talk to Kazuichi then, since he's here. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. I'm not suspicious, you're suspicious!
Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Then if there are other surveillance camera units...
Are you okay?
I was breathing. Would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras.
So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa.
However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right, you did work on that.
Hopstitch says Kazuichi's being cautious, but he's joking to the hospital just in case.
What an innocent, careful, thoughtful person.
I feel like we didn't really learn anything useful from that. Basically just, you switch the camera with the other thing, and it's like, yeah, no shit, that's how that works.
This is like some oddball shit, but can we check the AV room upstairs? I want to see if there's anything going on weird with the curtain up there, since it's like the only other place on the island where there's a curtain.
Actually,
I don't
you're
even-
right. What if we found the other camera up there? I thought that broken was just a red herring.
What? But then, why would Ibuki have played like she's hanging herself in the hospital and ended up in the venue?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't really have like
Yeah.
a working theory for it. I just want to see if anything's wrong there.
I didn't even remember that there was a curtain up there.
I've been thinking
Jack-
about that room since we went in there, because I was like, it's so far away from everything else, and it's like so obviously where some shit's supposed to happen.
Hmm. Oh, that makes so much sense.
Big
Because-
honk emoji.
Oh, so all you have to do is get. Oh, that's so smart. We have to go. Well, of course we had to go there because you requested it. Also because we're gonna check everywhere in the hospital. But like, that's so smart
Jack just
because
having
that.
this
Jack
galaxy brain moment.
he finally reached it. It was like ding.
Well, yeah. So, but then that makes it completely Mikon because Mikon's the person that's in charge of the hospital. So like, you take Ibuki up there, and you film her stepping into the noose, and you let the candle go out, and you don't actually see her die, and you don't actually see her kathunk. And so you fill in, your mind fills in all the details that, this all happened at the venue and she's died at the venue. In reality, she just was like, okay, and just puts her head through the noose, and then you take it off and she's perfectly fine. You see her in the hallway. Then, at some later point, you string her up in the venue, but you've sent now the video of that, which was filmed the night before, and you're like, oh my god, what's going on?
But we ran straight from seeing the video to the venue and she was already there.
Plus, Mikon spent the majority of the night/morning, a questionable amount of time with you, sleeping.
Also, Hoppich says
What?
not Mikon, sweet Mikon in all caps.
But okay, so
How dare you, Jack?
say it
How
again.
dare
Say
you
it again
accuse
twice,
Mikon?
because you had 2 points there, and both of them don't hold up. But I'd start with the first one again.
So we saw the video of Ibuki hanging herself.
And we rushed right there.
We went right to where she was in the music venue and she was already dead.
Right, but she could easily have just been strung up there at some earlier point in time. The video didn't have to be taken from the music venue if you're willing to say that the remnants
But
that are
the-
there are somewhat...
The video is not a recording device, it's an instant call device.
What? It has to be at least partially a recording device because it says there was a message that was to be seen.
Right,
And then
that
they-
means
It
that
says
they're
that
in
they're
the...
broadcasting.
Yeah, they're broadcasting right now.
It's like loading up a Twitch stream.
Okay, well then, even better. Well, not even better, but so apparently because no, but so all right, so I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So if it's a live stream, fine. But then that's just why you need to have a sack over your head, pretending like you're going to kill yourself, where you're in the hospital, in the AV room, and then Ibuki's already been killed in the venue. And it's broadcasting from the AV room, and they went and grabbed some scraps or whatever, and they just dumped it in the venue
We need to
as
look
if
at
like
the
they
AV room
destroyed
before
it.
before you
Yeah, but we're trying to
this.
speculate in advance because
Can you
Jack,
narrow it down
it's Jack,
like a little
speak-
bit, please?
Jack,
yeah.
Mikon laid in bed with you all night.
I mean, I can't spoil Danganronpa 1, but it's not like my bed is a sanctuary.
What do you mean? I don't even know what you're referring to.
Well, I guess I could be referring to two things in Danganronpa 1,
But yeah,
one of
you
which is
talking
not a
about
spoiler.
Hina?
Oh my fucking god. Can we check the AV room?
What? No, one it's
Go to
one.
the AV room.
Well, you remember Sayaka.
What?
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while. Even though it's only really been a few days.
I feel like
Is this
we
real?
spent a few days in this room just now.
Well, you know, like speculating.
Like up to a point, but Jesus Christ, dude, you're gonna try to solve the whole murder without actually looking at anything.
This is
Yes!
what
Yes!
is what happens, Sasha. Like you don't understand.
There's a
Like,
surveillance
we're gonna
camera
go up there,
unit
there's
on
gonna
top
be
of the-
one clue, and we can discount like 8 things that we've said, and then we can like figure out what it actually is.
Yeah, that's true. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right?
Chucky, I don't even know anymore.
But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also want to ask you about that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey, hey.
Tell me,
There
Hajime.
we go.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away,
Is there no blood on that stepladder?
no, there is not.
No.
Oh, but there was after.
Yeah,
So somebody got blood on it, like while they were moving. Oh, we already knew that. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Never mind.
a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared, and the hemp bag just covered up their identity. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will. Really, you can see that. You can see that she's climbing the stepladder of her own free will.
I think he means that he could hear nobody telling her or threatening her to go up there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe,
She's
like,
just
push her up
moving
there.
of her own volition. No encouragement or threats.
Yeah, well,
She
disease.
sounds like being dragged up there.
Well, come on, man. You know what he's trying to say.
Yeah, no, come on, Hajime. And then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her.
But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide.
Oh, dude, you were like 8 steps behind us.
What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
She's really trying.
Also, Chiaki, you're just a girl.
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the 2nd floor. I'm heading over there.
Yeah. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but did she seem a little upset? Yeah, she seemed a little
Spoil on our
upset.
videos, man. The truthful section of your handbook.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Conference room. Conference
Yeah,
room.
not that way, though.
What way, Jack?
The other way.
No fun.
Will my dreams never be fulfilled?
They rarely are. What the What are you doing here? No way.
Looks like this is an open room, there shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else.
now then.
Why are you here? Wasn't she just at the music venue?
She left with everybody. Remember when everybody left?
I guess. I hate that fucking Monokuma shit in the back. It fucking is so creepy.
Creepy the first time we got here.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
What?
What?
Yes. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud.
Hajime, I'm gonna beat you up.
Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was only one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any gowns.
Yo.
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Naito is wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'd probably be able to fit in it.
Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
What was the point of that conversation?
I think it's to establish probably later on. Like somebody's trying to say, "Oh, what if they use a gown?" It's like, well, there are no spare gowns.
Oh yeah, like it
Well,
must have
yeah.
been someone with a hospital gown, and there aren't like hospital gowns just laying around.
Yeah, so like the fourth gown for the empty room was the gown that was used in the AV room then. By the murderer pretending to be Ibuki. When Ibuki was killed at the venue. And now we'll find out that everything I said was wrong.
It's entirely possible.
Alright, where to, Jack?
I guess you can go to the on-call room and it'd be like, no, I'm going to the other room. Oh. Oh, okay.
It just does whatever we don't want it to do.
What are we seeing here? Let's press tab because it looks pretty dang empty. Oh. There's a vase. There's a bed. Resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are da-da-da-da-da. Ah, blah, 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 blah.
You should at least restore your Pokemon to full health.
Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. Okay, so there's nothing in here.
Only a few places left to check, right?
Yeah.
2 more locations.
What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Oh, where's the switch?
hey.
Don't turn it on.
Huh? Chuck,
How'd you
are
make
you
it
there?
stabbed?
They make out.
Cuz,
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
hey.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light.
What?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer.
What?
Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised?
Surprise, I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about the light shining through.
See?
A black curtain that blocks the light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it?
Mm-mm. I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why she acted so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. What
She's
the
trying to
fuck?
make you think that you'd see something scandalous if you turn the light on.
Yeah. Like she had nothing on or something.
Can I
Yeah.
point something out?
Is it the table?
No. The floor in this place looks like the same floor as the stage.
Okay.
Okay. So So we definitely have some kind of potential switcheroo, even if we don't understand like why or who.
Yeah, and there's no recording equipment, which is kind of spooky dooky. Unless they just took it from the other place and did it here. No, but that doesn't make any sense. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry, I think.
Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think.
Is she teasing me?
Bruh.
Okay.
What the fuck are you supposed to do with that response?
We've already read that.
You done in here?
Like, is there anything more to touch?
Unless you want to talk to Chiaki again, no.
Oh, okay.
We've already seen this with stuff.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Hobbit says Chiaki must have noticed the floors matching after staring at that bloodstain. Chiaki is a smart one for sure.
Yeah. She's got the power of anime on her side.
What does that mean, Jack?
I don't know, it's something I heard. You guys!
I'm really worried about you.
Got the power of God and anime on my side.
Someone needs to just clip Jack saying that with like, just totally filled with like dread. Like, why is this happening?
Let's do the movie theater, I agree.
Oh yeah, did your
Then
pet thing take any more shits lately?
Hello there.
I guess we'll never know. Or we'll know right now.
Nagito's in the middle of talking and we're just like checking their watch or whatever.
What would I rather do? Clean up shit or listen to Nagito?
Well, I mean, he's kind of becoming your boyfriend here now.
Hey Nagito, you want to help me clean something? Since
Oh my God.
we're in the fucking disposition to ask each other to do shit.
God. Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right?
Yeah, the sack.
What are you talking about, Jack?
The bag on Ibuki's head.
Oh, okay.
What did you think?
Sasha, what do you want from me?
Did you think he is saying Nagito's trying to get him in the sack?
I don't know. It's like, wait, where's that coming from?
Oh
Laughed my
no.
ass off. Yes, the sack.
We spent some time on this stream learning about the back sack.
Stop. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see, then you should really watch this movie first.
That's what we're here for.
Hey manager, customers here.
Did you call me?
There you go. There's the line.
What?
Huh? Hajime's a customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I didn't want to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You're so devoted to be Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker?
It's nothing. Money means nothing to me. I'm gonna go invest in GameStop.
Oh my God.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it.
How much you want to bet this is a sticker that actually exists on like Etsy or something?
But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
Hoppich says, yeah, well, Nagito spent money on that ugly hoodie, so...
Oh shit!
See, this one.
Can we pay another 1.5 million to not talk to Nagito?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Just wait a bit, okay?
Oh shit, if it's a copycat thing and the dates are stamped on the ticket, then you know if someone didn't watch it.
True.
Hell yeah. Thanks for the clue, idiot.
About that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend that you keep that safe.
Damn, dude. You guys want to know
Yeah,
a fun
because
fact?
it absolves me entirely of the murder. Great. It's my only alibi. This little piece of poop.
You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah, what?
That's one of the very few times that Hajime surprises Nagito in the game that you'll see. That emote. What do you call it? Yeah, the little
The face he
picture.
makes?
Yeah, like yeah.
Where he's like,
where
why
he's
did
shocked.
you spend 1.5 million on this?
Yeah, that's one of the very few times that happens.
Are we that predictable otherwise?
I think, like, despite the memes, I think Nagito is a very observant person. I think he's very smart. Like, he
yeah.
figures out the investigation. The only problem is that he's so obsessed with, like, wanting to have his, like, hope fucking erection that he doesn't want to help anybody.
Pretty much.
He just wants them to figure it out. It's annoying.
Huh? Why?
No reason, just think of it as a protective charm.
Because he's looking out for you there too. Because Hajime didn't find it worth anything, but like, he's telling you to hold on to it, and that's the only reason for right now you have an alibi. Because he probably knows that that's gonna come up. Is where were you? Type of a thing.
Moves invitation ticket is out of the truthful section of your handbook.
Let's wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Oh, that's late.
Don't believe
Oh.
it!
You came all the way not to watch it. Your Sundere load knows no limits.
Phew.
It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as the prima donna of the mascot world.
You definitely weren't called that.
Hey, hey!
It's about time you showed your deer side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up a little.
So,
wait for a bit, okay?
Bruh. You want some popcorn? Or are you buying
Yeah,
this time?
dude.
Well, because of popcorn.
Oh no, is Nagito gonna buy or are you gonna buy?
I'll buy my own popcorn.
Would you trust the
Food shop.
popcorn that Nagito bought for you?
Hell yeah, dude.
Alright, have fun.
Food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all.
Oh, they have like the gift shop shit though? Because somebody bought that stupid bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too.
But even you said you should just settle it with money to get out of seeing that movie.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know?
Just leave me alone.
That's such a Jack thing to say.
That reminds me, that item should be on the top of the counter. That item. It's like a tote bag made of hemp with a decal of Mommy's face on it.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it.
The tote bag is gone. That means...
what's this?
Well there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're
can't reveal my
so
clients.
Stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Ah! Ah!
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
Hmm.
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
Yeah, who is the killer?
What's the
Ass.
difference? I mean, no, but the difference is you get as many bags as you want, right?
When you buy
Yeah,
one
there you go.
bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Yeah, because Ibuki was strung up and she needed a bag on her, and then the killer wore the bag in filming in the conference room. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Like, Ibuki could have been hung ages ago, and then they did the filming, like, in the fuckface the AV room.
That's awful.
Yeah. But that's why I say, like, if you're gonna film it in the AV room, then Mikan's your girl. She's lord of the hospital.
Mikon has no reason to kill Ibuki.
I don't think Nikon could make it up a stab letter by herself.
Yeah, she'd slip.
Oh my god, that's a really good point.
Also, I'm gonna point
That's her alibi.
something out, right?
Mikon
So-
has been slaving her ways, trying to save them. Why would she kill them at the very end?
Also, if we assume that what's the phrase? That the killer faked, what we saw in the video, right? That it's not actually Ibuki, it's the killer dressed up and showing themselves on the camera. Mikon, we know, has a prodigious bust, which she almost suffocated us with multiple times.
If that becomes her alibi.
That's not.
No,
They
that'd
like
be
to
such a
play
fucking
games with-
That'd be such a fucking Mikon alibi, though, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
You know that wasn't me, because I can't mention it. Ooh.
Yeah, but so the only other the only other person who might fit that bill for fitting that account of having a rather flat chest will probably be Kazuichi.
What?
I don't know.
I mean,
You're
That's only
asking
if we
such
go-
a coward to come into the hospital and interact with the ill.
I don't know, we'll have to see.
alright, let's keep going.
Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I might carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Woohoo! This is exciting! Exciting!
Yeah, he fucked up because that means there are 2 bags. So, yeah, someone hung Ibuki, put the bag on her head, and then did like a mock-up thing in the AV room.
The invitation ticket from earlier. You should keep that safe just in case.
Got it.
Yep.
Let's go watch this movie, which is probably actually better than The Circle.
Hoppitch says, thank God Hajime never saw the movie. The killer made a mistake sending him to the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so that's interesting. So, but if the killer, if you were to phrase it like that, the killer made a mistake sending him to the venue, then they picked Hajime to frame.
Yeah.
Whereas, and it's kind of interesting that they would just assume that any person has seen the movie. It's a really poor planning job.
Well, you've been accused before. Maybe it's a different way
Yeah.
of doing it.
I will be accused again.
My money is still on Kazuichi. I think he's the killer, and everything I'm seeing is just solidifying it in my mind.
In order to get closer to the truth of the incident, it's necessary for me to watch this movie.
Damn it. We all know I'm trying to leave every time.
Now we get the real Monokuma Theater.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly.
Oh no, are we gonna have to wear glasses?
No.
I think it's making a meme of itself because the game is in 2.5D.
Oh.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now then,
Oof.
please relax and enjoy the film.
They got to
My
dab on
God.
themselves, you know. That's how you know.
Nate,
they're
chat's
keeping
on
it
my
real.
side. Izzy Hoppitch says it's Kazuichi too.
Bruh. What?
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't
didn't-
understand why you think it's Kazuichi other than the suspicion of he walked out when it was hot.
Why are you telling me? Jack is the one that doubts you. I didn't say nothing.
What's your opinion, Izzy? Because I assume we've caught up to where you've seen.
I've caught up to where I've what?
You said you watched a little bit of the investigation, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have we caught up to what you've seen so far?
I am done with the investigation.
Okay.
I wrote down notes here, so.
Hopper says, "Yeah, take that, Izzy."
Bruh. Why you gonna at me though?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
I want you to listen to this guy's voice, okay?
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
As one does.
Is that
And
Byakuya's
was
voice
whisked
actor?
away to Monami's country.
No.
I don't know.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Do you know Jack?
No.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Wait,
What's up, Slash?
it's not Gundam's voice actor, is it?
No, but I mean you're close because that's actually Monokuma's voice actor without trying to sound like Monokuma. You know, like
Oh, that's
Whoa.
weird.
What the fuck?
that's how he actually sounds. Yeah, you can hear the inflection in his voice, the same type of change.
Along
Wow.
the way,
Is that
he
like
met a
helium or
very
whatever?
loyal group of friends.
No, you're right. You can hear it when you think about listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Phew!
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving. I need 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head.
Oh, god damn it.
What's wrong,
That's
Sash?
disgusting.
Yeah.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye!
I'm too disgusted to even let it aside right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation.
Did you guys like his comment?
Hoppage just said, "God damn, this bear making me laugh."
Jack,
I don't know that movie. Well, go ahead.
What?
Go,
did
Jack.
you enjoy the comment?
Yeah. It was gross.
That's why you liked it.
I
Yeah.
said you enjoyed it.
Checks out.
What's up, Kel?
I was saying, I think that movie solidifies exactly who the killer is. What?
How in the world does that solidify Kazuichi for you?
All right. He meets someone, and I forget what it was the someone without a brain, i.e. Ibuki. He suggested he kill herself, so she did. He meets somebody without courage, and so he pumps him full of arrows. Then he meets somebody without a heart, and so he slices it into pieces. Who do we know whose throat got cut? Hiyoko, who doesn't have a heart because she's been heartless to everyone. Hiyoko, who doesn't have a brain at that moment in time. Ibuki, who hung herself because she, didn't have a brain that was suggested to her. Ibuki, who among the most likely suspects is a complete coward? You've got either Mikan or Kazuichi.
And was killed by the killer.
Or Akane.
No, we
So
don't.
you're forgetting Akane, who was terrified of everything.
Yeah, how was she pumped full of arrows?
Well, that's the thing. That's what they were
That's the thing,
saying.
there's
The
is
that-
coward
that,
is pumped full of
No,
arrows
wait,
by the murderer.
So
what?
like, so they said there was 3 killings, but there was only 2 that were actually done that as an imitation. So one of the killings is missing. That's what they were
Right.
saying.
So
The
what's
kids.
gonna happen? The final killing is going to be the execution.
What?
Oh,
What?
okay. That saves what you were talking about, but what?
Yeah. So
That tracks,
The-
actually, yeah.
yeah. So if you're gonna say, oh, this is an imitation murder, but where's the third killing? The third killing is gonna be the person who gets executed. So the first 2 victims are the person that they killed, and then the third victim is going to be the one of the ones that you can't tie down in the movie, which is why there's only 2
okay.
victims.
So
But
the third
the third
victim-
kill is gonna be the one who gets executed.
So the third victim of the murderer is going to be the murderer being
No.
executed.
Yeah, the third victim, if you're going to use this movie as an imitation, is going to be the murderer getting executed in a class trial.
Ah, so that's how the murderer is imitating this movie, by planning on them getting caught and executed.
No, I think they're just trying to use it as an inspiration, but they couldn't quite make it work because, again, there's a limit on what they can do. I think the game is trying to foreshadow who the final killer is going to be.
Alright. So you think because Kazuichi's a coward as a person, he's not the victim but the murderer, even though we do have a third ill person who tracks perfectly with that role.
I could see it being either of them, honestly.
Well, do we put Akane on the list of suspects then?
I mean, I don't think we take her off of the list. She was on it, I guess. I don't think it was her, but I also don't think it was Kazuichi. I also don't think it was Sonya, but that's just because I'm in the tank for Sonya. But let's be real.
What does
I
that
can see
mean?
Akane having a lot of opportunity for this. I mean,
I put a ring on her.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, a Makango on her.
Doesn't it have to be
I guess we'll see
golden?
Sorry?
Doesn't it have to be golden?
Yeah. Well, no. At this stage, it's just a Makango. We have to go back and get the golden Makango together.
Jesus Christ.
What about Akane?
I mean, like, I guess Akane could have done it, but I just feel like they're describing the
no,
3
no,
victims
no,
of the
Jack.
disease.
I said, what about your thing with Akane?
What about the thing with Akane? I never had a thing with Akane. It was just with her chest.
You literally have her panties.
Oh, that's right.
What? Do you not remember this?
I just took her panties because I wanted to remember Murder 2 so well.
Oh my god.
well.
Jesus.
I was like, I've seen these up close already. Now I'll keep them forever.
Is this just a benefits thing with Akane, Jack? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, like, no one's gonna be able to replace Hina.
Oh my god.
My God.
We miss you, Hina. She'll be in the anime.
I think that was creative, Caleb. I don't buy it even a little bit, but I think that's creative to say that maybe he's the coward. Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well, but thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. Oh,
Is
wait.
that what they're connecting?
What?
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems like that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or...
Okay, I get the suspension. That does make sense, but I really thought it was you're slicing her into pieces.
I guess Hiyoko was being a coward. She like locked herself in her room and wouldn't talk to anybody.
True.
Oh, that is so good. Yeah, because she was super afraid of the disease.
I just wanted to check something. I just wanted to check something.
Yeah, were you
Failing.
checking? It's not the first time we've heard
I
that.
was checking if what Hajime had in his inventory. Okay.
You checking for any clues?
Yeah, that's it. Some clues.
You already checked once for Ibuki's panties. You should have spent more time with her. You could have actually seen them.
Well, that's Jack's fault, really.
Oh,
I
well,
blame Jack
what's
on
gonna
that.
stop you from seeing them now?
Bro.
Common
on, you
decency,
dick.
I would fucking hope.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
We just have to inspect the body. Like, you know, they were saying that she died
Stop.
of no external
Stop.
injury.
Oh, you know what?
Stop.
Once they're dead, I give them to Chris. I ain't touching that shit anymore.
Once they're dead.
I'm not doing that shit, dude. That's not
Well,
for me.
what was the occasion that we had to touch a body?
What?
Didn't we touch a body in this game already?
Yeah, you touched Mikon.
What?
No, a
It's
dead
just not-
body.
Oh, well, you didn't specify he was
In
dead
this-
or alive. You
In this
just
game, I
said
don't
body.
think
Okay.
I mean, do you specify?
Hot Bitch says that Hina earned my respect when she totally played Byakuya in Trial 1.4.
Not even what Hot Bitch said.
What? I'm thinking it's an autocorrect on a phone, Jack. It's a big Kuya? I don't know.
Big Kuya?
And he said
mean,
that's out.
I
think
was
I'm
thinking
also
something
pretty
else
okay
without
as Big
revealing
Kuya.
anything, but like,
I said,
okay,
you know.
I understand, Caleb. You're probably right.
Okay, Byakuya, big Kuya. Alright, it was intentional.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Good job,
Okay,
Caleb.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to, I'm trying to
You
do
were
my
right,
job
apparently.
here.
You were right the whole time.
What did you think? Wait, did you think it wasn't Byakuya?
I was
What
thinking
did
Big
you think
Chalk.
it was? You're
What?
What?
I don't actually remember her name.
I
What
thought you
the
were shitting
fuck?
on me for, oh my god!
You don't remember her name? What is wrong with you?
Jack!
Everybody disliked that.
We're canceling Jack. He's done.
You don't
We're
even remember
done.
fucking Hina's
He's talking
first
about.
name?
He's talking about.
That's not
Sakura.
Hina! Hina's not Big Chalk!
Aoi is Hina's name. That's her first name.
Yeah,
Asa
that's why I
Hina's her
said
last
Hina.
name.
No, I know that, but Aoi played Big Chonk.
Yeah,
is what I'm
Sakura.
thinking
You're
there,
talking
right?
about Sakura.
There you go. See, I couldn't remember the name.
Oh
you know,
my
it could have been,
fucking
for all I know,
God.
her name could have been Sakura Kuya.
Well, it wasn't.
What?
What is her actual name?
It's Sakura
Sakura
Ogami. You fucking.
Ogami! Gorlami!
Fucking.
Please, I need
Izzy,
actual
Izzy.
help. I need help
End it
right
here.
now.
End
We're
it
done.
here. We
We're
can't.
done.
No,
we're
we're
done.
done.
We're fucking done. I'm done. I can't do
mean
this
we're
anymore.
done?
You fucking. We can't remember Sakura's
We called her
name.
Big
That's
Chalk
your
for, like-
girlfriend's name. That's your girlfriend's
No, I
girlfriend's
knew
name.
Aoi's name. I knew.
No,
I knew.
you didn't
I knew
fucking know
her name.
Her girlfriend's
didn't remember her
name.
gir- Oh yeah, my girlfriend's name I knew. Her girlfriend's name I didn't know.
Oh
We
my
called her
God,
Big
Jack.
Chalk this week too.
No,
What do you
no,
want from
no,
me?
no, because you
Why
can't
are
remember
you
her name.
fighting this
It
so
was
hard,
you were like,
Jack?
oh, it's Sakura, and it's like it's Sakura. It's not hard. No, you know what it is? No, you know what it is? No, you know what it is?
Sakura.
No.
I never called her
Yes,
Sakura,
you did.
right?
Yeah, you were saying it
Sakura.
wrong. You're saying
Sakura.
it wrong all the time. That was your
Sakura.
Nagito. That was like your fucking Nagito. Like Caleb can't fucking say
That's
names.
true. That's fine. But you want me to remember the name?
Wait, what part of that was fine? What part?
We called her Big Chonk.
No, you called her that because you can't fucking remember one
You
name.
approved. You put your seal of approval on that.
Oh my god.
You were like Big Chonk.
I gave up because you're such a. Oh my god, you're gay, Jack. You read the damn fucking thing on the damn fucking
I
game.
see you're earning your LGBT tags.
Jack, I think you probably should be with Akane, the gymnast, because the fucking mental gymnastics you're going through, right?
What do you mean? What mental gymnastics? We called soccer a big chunk the entire time.
I don't care. I don't care.
The killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but...
We're upset at you. Your main goal shouldn't have been to imitate this fucking tragedy of a fucking name.
I'm not sure if that's even true.
I'm so done with you.
The Wizard
Oh
of
my-
Monomy is an added to truthful section of your handbook.
Good golly, goddamn gosh.
Nah, bitch says, guys, Sakura does not deserve people arguing over her for after she died for a second time.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure I died a little.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya. I'm so fucking done with my life right now. Poop! Poop so I can. Oh, okay.
You pooped as soon as you got to the movie theater.
I want to go away.
I feel like that's probably something that my brother has said to his child.
Jack, where do you want to go?
We're going to the motel.
California?
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Say what?
Sometimes I wonder if he's just talking to himself.
Oh, no.
Everybody knows that song. I bet Hot Bitch knows that song.
I don't know that song. Caleb, do you know that song?
No idea what he's trying to sing.
I literally sang this song to you in Warzone.
Hey, Sasha, do you know what he's talking about?
I've heard the lyrics, but I don't know what the actual song is. 'Cause
So
I'm a pleb.
basically, nobody knows, and it's just Jack talking to
What?
himself.
That's not what I said.
I mean,
Yeah, he didn't say that
it's
at all.
more or less what you said. It's okay.
That's what you wanted to hear. Stop. Just fucking go.
Sasha, you enjoy it, okay?
I
Just remembered.
Yeah.
I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is.
It's in your butt, dude.
I guess we can just open each one. Oh, it might be faster to ask someone. Alright. I guess we'll ask Gundam since he's been here.
anyone else?
Nope. We're gonna talk
What do you mean,
to-
no?
We're talking to Uwu Boy because I'm tired of you.
Foo, ooh, woo, woo, foo,
Damn right.
foo, woo, Hiko. Kuz, ooh, woo, wee,
Uyuhiko. Hey, Ajimi, can you explain it to me again?
God.
What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
We need to write this down. We need a clip of that too.
It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the batten lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chucky at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
You met up with Mikan and me.
and when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Jackie?
As I recall,
Who was it, Jack? You can't remember?
who else saw me when we arrived? I'm sorry, what was the question?
Oh my.
It was when we arrived at the venue, right? We met up with the...
at the
Oh.
motel.
Because, like, we saw Gundam at the motel, but was he asking about the motel?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay, well, I remember it then. Because Gundam was like, no, I want to stay here. I'm sitting here like, the fuck is wrong with you? Why wouldn't you just come with me? Can you hear me? A body was found.
Body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was really weird about it here.
Could it be you intend to spill lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
That's Chucky. I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
All my favorite people. I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh?
Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
As hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hiyoko was killed. But between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right?
We don't know that.
So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
That might be it, but
While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. Asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared.
you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
And while we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
Nah, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. That time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape.
I should know I've done this before.
Yeah.
It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
huh?
What, you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
That's oddly specific.
What a nice boy.
I want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. It almost lines up with him.
Has been added truth-bold section of your handbook.
Yeah, so is Mikan totally clear because she was with him the whole time? Or because he said that, oh, so you guys split up to look around, and then he's like, yeah, we did. We went together to this other place. And I was like, well, that's not really what Hajime said, huh? There should still be things worth investigating here. Yeah, like Gundam's butt.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Investigate my butt.
Huh, are you talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
What?
I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Okay.
This dude was born in a lab. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Anyway,
Hiyoko was killed between... Yeah, we did that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just seeing what he wanted to see or say. Yeah, he's admitting he has no alibi though.
Yeah. Maybe he's got the ticket? I don't know.
There's no way I would have killed her. Yeah.
Looks like it's locked, but... Ka-ching! The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I
Why do
thought.
I feel
This
like
key
we're gonna
was
see some
Hiyoko's room
horrific
key.
shit?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be all her blood here. Because that's the only way that she would be bled out. Alright, I should go inside. Although, why would Gundam know in the locked room that we're gonna shit our pants?
Don't know.
So, Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but... I feel a little conflicted. Oh, what?
Huh? Is the door open?
Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
Sonia? How are you
Yeah.
here in a locked room?
Well, I think she just entered behind us is the
No,
implication.
she was here before
No,
you.
she was
Yeah,
in here
she was,
already.
Like, surprised that someone came in.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Sonia, no, don't do it.
I see.
Jack, what did your fiance is planning something?
No. No!
Hmm.
What, did something happen?
No, it's just... I'm starting to believe that it might be my fault.
Her fault. What does she mean? What is your door? Is your door connected to your room? Connected to her room? I don't know. The fuck? What's in there? It's a Monokuma. Grab that Monokuma.
You might want to wash that off before you grab it.
No.
That was on the turlet.
The turlet.
They had a mini fridge.
On that there turlet.
I really don't like the iron fucking shit that serves no purpose in this room.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
We're gonna have to ignore the fact that Sonya was in a locked room.
There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. Okay.
Bed or Sonya?
Bed.
With Sonya.
Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Okay. Oh boy.
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself inside this room.
She's afraid of the despair disease. So she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps,
Her kimono.
Her kimono.
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good to go outside for a minute. She kept the door to her room locked. By coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her kimono sash anymore. The hero is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
you are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mihiru. That Mihiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mihiru taught her.
I...
Oh my god.
I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Oh boy.
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
That was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be!
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Did you tell anybody about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation.
Sonya probably feels really guilty.
Hoppage said, so Sonya's lazy ass made a barely dressed Hiyoko go and find a mirror instead of bringing it for her? Sonya should have died. Sorry, guy who likes her.
Sorry, Jack.
Sorry, Jack.
I just, we're engaged, okay? So, like...
I'm gonna point this out because, number one, she has nobody to corroborate her alibi. Number two, which is, it's still bugging me. This was a locked door, and she was in here.
What bothers me also is why didn't Sonia just offer to tie it herself, like for her? Like, surely even if she doesn't know like the traditional way to do it, she knows how to tie a bow, right? Like, shouldn't she have just offered?
It's also believable for her not, because I think she said, "Oh, do you need help with your thing?" She's like, "No, I can do it. Mihiru taught me." And so she's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna bother." That's a believable thing for Hiyoko to say. But it's this story of, "Oh, I told Hiyoko to go here, and I feel so bad," or whatever. It could be a lie and a misdirection. It does not absolve her of being suspicious. It does not absolve her of suspicion.
Why doesn't she come up with a story that doesn't implicate her?
This story doesn't implicate her at all.
It makes it really weird that she was talking to her in advance. That, oh, I feel guilty about it. It's my fault. Like, why put anything on yourself when you could put it on someone else? I really am sorry. I don't really know if she was in here before anything. Like, we saw her
here before.
So she's gonna reveal here why the fuck she's in this fucking room.
I don't know. I just want you to. It's established. Like, there's no confusion here. She was here.
Oh my
first.
god.
I'm just letting you know because if you're confused and that's the.
I am confused.
If the game isn't telling you that, I'm telling you that for sure, and that she was here before you.
Okay. Nobody knew? That's the case. How'd the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Oh. Something's wrong. That almost lines up on her too.
Sonia's account has been added to the truth bowl section of her handbook. If we take her at face value, then Hiyoko was there when the murder occurred. Like she was there prior to the murder occurring.
We assume.
Yeah.
Jack?
Who's saying this? I don't know.
I think that's
Sorry?
This is your line, Jack.
Oh, I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. What the fuck? We're just not gonna ask her why she's here?
Nope. Ding dong, ding bong.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Pretty time. So this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims. In order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Oh my god. And where do they get the epoxy? Or, you know, whatever, the
Glue.
Yeah,
What?
thank you.
The glue on a door.
Maybe they got it off those stickers?
Yeah. It's not a bad guess.
Oh, that's clever. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to class trial?
Nope.
Wait!
Hey, jerk. Hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in the way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey! My brain works just fine.
Hey, hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
I see. So you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died.
Sounds like you say? Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately available today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Then I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on. I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now.
If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. But why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What did he say?
What do you,
What do you
yearn
yearn
for?
Jesus.
What are you saying, fiend?
You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Fuck you.
I think that's a reference to the movie.
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, you're right.
Fine.
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
Jeez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades.
That was like
This
almost a
is
normal thing for
bad.
someone to say. Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already.
Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now.
Ah,
I know, but
But what?
he's gonna get distracted.
jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Manami all that much. She's just saying stupid things and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good?
His little like side comments about being a fucking mobster is hilarious to me.
Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime?
What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual.
Hoppage says it sounds like Nagito is totally against the killer this time. I
I'm
really wonder
gonna
why.
do it!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. Oh, there's Mikan. I was like, where's Mikan?
Hey,
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then, we need to end this once and for all.
Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all.
well,
Then must learn the truth that is behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed.
Alright, Mikan.
Oh, I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash. That's everyone, isn't it?
Yep.
That's all that's left.
Alright.
I guess we have to wait till next time for the trial, right?
I don't know, Jack. You feel ready for a trial?
Yeah, we're waiting until next time.
Yeah, but do you feel prepared? Feel
No,
like
not really.
you got it all figured out.
No, because ordinarily, when one of y'all suggests a culprit, I think, oh yeah, that's possibly right. And right now, I don't feel that way at all.
Wait,
Kazuichi's
who's top
nothing
of your
to.
list?
Well, it's Mikan, but it's only because there's.
I think Mikan.
I think everybody's a bad
weak
fit.
Case. Mikan is a weak case.
Well, Mikan has literally anything available to her with no reason to need an alibi. Like she's in charge of the problem is, how do you get the motive? And then they're like, the motive is the despair disease, and they're like, what are we gonna say, that she caught the despair disease? We have no idea how she acts with the despair disease, so there's no way for us to tell, because she seemed pretty freaking normal the whole time. So I admit, like, on the motive side of things, I don't have anything. But like, as far as being able to access the AV thing at any time that she needed to record that, being able to suggest to Ibuki what's going on, being able to be like, oh, Ibuki's gone right now, but she already gave Ibuki a command in advance.
Here's a critical thing that I think absolves Mikan of being a culprit here. So it's all about alibis. So you rush to the venue. You see Ibuki hanging. You rush away to try and find some help.
Rip.
During this time, Fuyuhiko and Mikan meet up in front of the hospital. which means that she has an alibi verified by another person, which means she could not have been in the music venue killing Hiyoko and or stringing her up at that time. Because as soon as you leave the music venue, that is when the killer is stringing up Hiyoko.
Yeah, that
So
is when that's when the
she
killer
has
is
a
streaming.
hard alibi for not being at the music venue at that time.
Well, except for that Hiyoko said that they split up to go search for Ibuki.
They did, but Hiyoko probably arrived at the hospital a little after you left for the music venue, so she wasn't at the the killer would have had to be at the music venue as you left in order to do this.
Well,
What?
guess we'll figure out.
Yeah,
who's right. Next trial.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Nope. You got anything for us, Sash? Any theories?
I think that Ibuki and Hiyoko might not show up to this class trial.
Damn, dude. That's pretty deep.
You heard it here
respect that.
first.
Yeah, good theory. Let's see if that one pans out.
I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
You think so? Any other theories you got?
Nope.
Nice. Well, you guys have a good weekend. Any of you guys want to say something real quick before we end the stream?
Yeah, have a nice weekend.
No, Guido.
No.